GG talk, bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
What's up?
We got guests on here. What's your name?
What's up? My name Julian.
Hell yeah.
I go by a nickname. My family nickname is Tookie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we in this bit.
The military call me Edwards, my last name.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so look, today, man, we finna talk about the fucking military and all types of other little random shit. You know how it goes in this bit. But, oh yeah, and eat a fucking pear, like always. So, this thing. So, like, what have you seen? Like, how's it been so far? Like, boot camp, like, basically, how's it, like, doing that shit, like, compared to, like, being on the regular world and shit, like, struggle-wise and shit?
So, boot camp, bro, it's a whole different reality change. Like, you going through so much shit and you getting all this discipline. So, just, like, when I first wanted to join boot camp, when I was 19 years old.
Right.
I was going through so much shit. Like, I was smoking and shit, drinking, just wanted to be in life. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the military, like, oh, this can change my life type shit.
Right.
I was thinking, like, oh, yeah, this is an option, but it honestly goes to your family, too, because my family was like, oh, yeah, don't join and shit. Like,
damn.
You never know. Like, you can get killed.
Right.
Anything could happen, yeah. But then I had to really sit back and think, like, I can really elevate my life, and I can use this to elevate my life. So I'm going to use it.
Right.
I'm going to use any tool that I have at hand to try to elevate myself.
Facts.
But when I actually went into boot camp, it was a whole culture shock. Like, the first day, I was nervous as fuck. We had to stay up we got to, like, MEPS, that's what it's called, like, when you do, like, take your shots.
Right.
And when you, like, you take shots, they do a whole screening, like a mental screening. They do everything, bro. And then you have to go through so much different procedures to even get into boot camp. So it's like a whole discipline
Damn,
thing.
so some people don't even make it into there.
But, yeah, you have to fill out a fat-ass packet. They ask you, like, about your family, your friends, where they live, where they stay. And some people, they don't want to do that. They don't want to go through all that.
Right.
But I had to, like, fill out all this shit about, like, my family, all this shit. Like, a big-ass packet about everything. They said,
like, you think application's a motherfucker. That bitch is a motherfucker.
Like, it was like a 20-page packet. Like, where'd you used to live?
What?
Yeah. Like, give 3 family friends that we can contact to talk, like, speak upon you, like, what type of person you
Did they actually contact them that you know of?
Yeah. They contacted them when it was like, oh, what type of person is Julian is? What type of person, like, is he a good person day-to-day life? Like, what type of person he is? They really, like, they go into your life. Like, just even before boot camp, you have to fill out so many percent. Then you have to draw your blood, see if you're healthy.
Right.
If you have any sickness, it's like...
Then you can't get in.
You less like you can still get in, but it's less likely you getting accepted. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
And then after that, like, once you get in boot camp, it's a whole culture shock. Like, as soon as you get there, you got motherfuckers yelling in your face off rip. You get it because you got to ride a bus there.
How much is it like the movies and the games that you've, like, seen and watched and played and shit that compared to, like, real life?
I mean, is
it harder or is it, like, a little bit more laid back than what you was expecting?
I mean, it's definitely easier nowadays. You know,
right.
People, they kind of softer on people nowadays. But back in the day, they used to do way worse shit.
Right.
But, like, now, like, you can. It's still, like, the same discipline, the same toughness, like, day in, day out. Can't have your phones. You away from society, like, you don't see the outside world. Only thing you see is boot camp. Like,
damn.
Yeah, you in there day in, day out, waking up. Cause I was in an all male division.
You ain't gonna be able to hear you from back there. You're gonna come over here.
But you wake up every day in, day out, with the same type of people, and you gotta experience that shit together. Like, if one person messes up, y'all all have to work out. Y'all all getting punished. Like, it's called IT, and they make y'all all, like, do exercise and shit. If one person messes up, though, and, like, they super strict, like, they make you stand a certain way. They make you, it kind of changes how you act too, cause you gotta deal with this same discipline every day. It changes.
Discipline's gonna change your whole life.
Yeah, no matter what, no matter how you think about it, it's gonna change you. And
Dude,
then,
that's fucking wild.
But when you first get off the bus and you go there to boot camp, they yelling at you. You gotta call your family real quick and then hang up, and then they make you strip
What's
out.
up? Calling your family and then hanging up real fast?
But it's like calling your family like, oh, I'm straight, I'm good, like I'm where I'm supposed to be, I'm here at boot camp, like you don't gotta worry about me.
Right.
So it's like once you first get there, you make that. It's like I think it's like a minute or like 2 minutes. You call them real quick, and then after that, you just in there. Like they make you turn your phone off. You strip out of your civilian clothes, put on their Navy clothes. I'm in the Navy.
Right.
But you put on their clothes, what they give you, and you just put into that lifestyle automatically. You away from all the outside world. You can't.
Because in all reality, like, discipline does come from, like, you. If you're a real disciplined person, you don't get time to. You need to learn how to not to be ready for preparing.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Like preparing low key could like that low key like fuck like that. If you're always somebody that prepares, there ain't really much discipline. Like discipline, like you're able to just. We're already there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're already there.
And then when I was a civilian, I realized how undisciplined I was from when I'm an actual. From where I'm an actual, like in the Navy, in the military, from where I used to be as a civilian, I realized the discipline of how undisciplined I used to be.
Right.
Because like the shit that they make you do every day, like it's building habits and it's building like you into a new person.
Like character, all types.
It shifts your whole mentality, bro. Like,
right.
Cause just imagine,
especially you're doing something that the average human being really can't even do.
Just imagine, bro, you up in some place, you don't have no access to the outside world. Until like a couple weeks, they let you call your family every once in a while, like every couple weeks. Like I call my mom probably like week 3 of boot camp. But that's already after.
That's still 3 weeks of not talking to your mom. You've probably never done that for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's after already they yelling at you every day, make you fucking exercise as soon as you get there.
Have you ever seen people fold during like boot camp, like during getting yelled at and shit like that?
I seen this white dude have a whole fucking panic attack.
And he just
up in that
leaves.
bitch. Like we was all getting. It's called ITE. Like there's IT. It's called intensive training.
Uh-huh.
And then there's ITE. It's like intensive training, excessive or extra or whatever.
Damn, so it's more extreme, yeah.
But yeah, probably extreme, yeah. I don't know what the acronym is, but they basically like your whole division. Like I was in a division with 100 different guys. I was in the all-male division. When you get ITE, all y'all are down doing push-ups and sit-ups and like they make you do like 20 different exercises. And you just sweating with everybody, going through the same struggles as everybody. And like definitely some people going forward, like some people can't handle that.
For sure.
That's why that one dude had a panic attack and they had to like get him medical assistance because like he stopped breathing and shit. Like
so like he can't be in there.
Yeah. He eventually like got kicked out and shit because like he just couldn't handle the lifestyle change. Like you get stripped
of. It's really not for everybody. Everything's not for everyone.
Yeah,
for sure.
Whatever lifestyle you knew back, like when you was a civilian, it's a whole different lifestyle in the Navy, in military in general.
Which opens your mind to so much more.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like the discipline, like I'm grateful for the military because of discipline. And it really helps you elevate your mentality and your mindset to something like
greater,
where you actually just strive to be greater.
Right.
Because you're around people that you see that they're great, they're accomplishing all these things, and it's like, oh, I want to be like that. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's basically like having a mentor. Like,
everybody just motivating each other.
Yeah, because y'all going through the same struggles day in, day out. Y'all waking like those bunk beds.
If one person fucks up, it fucks up for all of y'all.
Those bunk beds stacked around, like we in this small ass compartment. That's what they call it, but it's like a room, and those bunk beds right next to each other. Y'all sleep next to each other. Y'all wake up, brush your teeth, shower with each other.
So that's what they mean when they be like, bro, it's a real brotherhood and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, y'all 24/7 dealing with each other, dealing with people's fucking attitudes, with bullshit, with people not trying to do that shit. Like before somebody gets kicked out and they still in your division, they still make you get punished because they fucking up until they get kicked out type shit.
Damn.
So you still gotta exercise because this person fucking up. You still gotta like do extra shit because this person fucking up. Like, it definitely builds like that brotherhood, that closeness. Like,
Right.
Like y'all all from different
And
backgrounds,
I feel
but
like
y'all
too,
the same because y'all striving for the same goal.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, like, civilians too tend to be too emotional. Like that emotion should be fucking niggas up. Like they're way too emotional. The military kind of like almost strips you from like, hey, bro, like
definitely
that emotion ain't in a real deal. Like, cause civilians don't deal with real deal situations. They play video games and shit like that.
Yeah.
And, like fucking watch movies and shit. But like niggas really doing that shit in real life is totally a different fucking ball game. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be very emotional. Like in the game. Or fucking playing the game, oh yeah, I'm killing a motherfucker, oh yeah, we're having fun. But in real life, you really kill a motherfucker, it's not gonna be like that, nigga. That shit can literally fucking devastate you, destroy you, turn you into nothing.
Yeah.
So if you're not as emotional, you can eat through all that shit and stripe them and ripe that shit and get that shit through.
Yeah.
Which is hard, because that's what they do. I mean, they're building the boot camp. I know that's probably right there showing, like, who mentally can do this?
Exactly. Like,
who can?
Majority of the people in the U.S., they overweight. So you gotta, like, motherfuckers play games nowadays and they exercise in a game instead of improving themselves in real life
and be fat as hell.
Yeah.
In real
so
life.
it's like they actually push before you even go to boot camp. You have to be a certain weight. You have to be doing physical exercise already. Like
you have to be able to do a certain amount of shit, all that lifting.
If you are over a certain amount of weight or like can't do a certain amount of push-ups, sit-ups, whatever, they're not going to accept you because it's like you already have to have that certain amount of discipline off rip.
God damn.
So it's like once you get in there, it's like even more discipline on top of that, and then you gotta stand a certain way. Like we used to have to stand in front of our beds a certain way, while they sit there and yell at us and shit like that. But all that builds discipline, and
right.
They teach us like how to march a certain way. It's basically like how to move a certain way, how to move more confident, because they make you like stand up straight as fuck.
Right.
It's called
which honestly does help your spine and all that shit.
Yes, standing at attention. When you stand at attention, you stand straight up.
Right.
But you standing straight up, and you gotta stand a certain way, have your hands positioned a certain way, have your feet positioned a certain way. Yeah. And like all that shit in the long run, that's gonna help you. That's gonna benefit you.
Salute. No, it is for sure.
Yeah, salute a certain way, bro.
Yeah, you have to hide your thumb.
Yeah, you handle yourself in a different way than when you were a civilian.
Yeah, I was in JROTC for a little bit. That shit was it wasn't bad.
What was your experience with JROTC?
I mean, all I remember for real was marching and doing a little cadence chants and shit.
Yeah.
And then obviously having a dress down. I had to dress down to fucking wear that shit to fucking school. In the blues.
Uh-huh.
In the blue fucking, then you had to wear like a little fucking nameplate. Shit, I don't even fucking remember. I was in 9th grade. Man, I remember how you had to do that, and the fucking boots. You had to polish your boots.
Yep. They make your boots have to be shiny.
Yeah.
And then they make sure your uniform on point.
Yeah, it's gotta be on point.
Like if it's hot, you gotta have your sleeves rolled and shit like that.
We all stood there like in a line, bro.
Yeah.
And they would come through and like check our uniforms all the way down to the point, bro. And if it was wrong, you got points off.
Yeah, they gotta make you stand a certain way. You gotta form up in a certain way.
And then we did the positioning with holding their guns right and shit.
Yep.
The fucking rifles. That shit's crazy.
I mean, it sucks when you're going through that shit, but like afterwards you're like, oh damn, they really building my discipline. So it's like,
oh yeah,
you can really you feel like you can do anything, because all discipline is doing something day in and day out and not giving up on it.
Right.
It's like even if you tired, you still gotta do that shit. You still gotta wake up.
Yeah.
Cause when I first got in boot camp, we had to wake up at 4 a.m. and do our whole day, start our whole day until like 10 at night.
Yeah.
Then we can go to sleep.
That shit, yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like no matter how tired you is, no matter how much you're not feeling it, no matter what, like if you feeling a little sick or something, you still gotta wake up and do it.
Man, no, yeah, that's like, I mean, that's a straight job for real.
Yeah.
Like that's like talk about a job, that's a real job. Like, oh god, you guys like, oh man. It wasn't horrible. JROTC wasn't horrible. So, I mean, obviously the real thing is going to be worse.
Yeah.
But it wasn't horrible, to be honest. But I bet like that shit, like the fucking away from society though, that's definitely good for your mental.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, cause like being away from like 2.5 months, especially social media.
Yeah.
Social media kill everybody's mind.
Exactly.
And it's fucking wild. Like
our phones are low key like sucking us into a reality and making us.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mind control, like
an actual virtual reality. Like,
yeah, you seeing all
everything's
this
becoming virtual.
You seen all these different things on social media make you depressed, make you sad, like make you feel a certain type of way.
And even if you think you don't, it's like your subconscious picks up on everything.
Yeah.
Like whether you realize or not, your subconscious has its own brain.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. When I was in boot camp, I was probably the most happiest that I've been in a long ass time. Like before that, I was depressed and shit. Like, but that shit actually shifts your mentality to like, damn, I can actually strive for greater. I can actually achieve what I want to achieve. You just gotta put in the work and the effort.
You can breathe different.
The daily grind. Yeah, just your posture. They make your posture better.
Man.
You can just achieve life better.
That'll help me get my back
when
right.
you're out of it. Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That shit do I know build up character to make niggas strong as fuck. You said what's the percentage again?
Less than like 1% is in the military
That's wild.
right now.
That's fucking wild.
I know. It's probably more than that, but like less than 1%
It's still real low,
in the
though.
Navy. Just particularly in the Navy, there's probably like
Less than 1% of the U.S. population?
in the military, in the Navy.
In the Navy alone?
There's probably like 1 million people, somewhere around that, and we got 300-something million people in the U.S. alone. So
Right.
yeah,
There's only 1 million in the Navy or in the whole military?
I think it's just the Navy. I think they told me it was just the Navy. Yeah,
That's a whole Navy.
The
That's a whole
Navy has 1
military.
million?
That's crazy.
around 1 million. Yeah.
Soldiers in the Navy.
Mhm.
That's fucking crazy.
That's pretty good though. It's a good thing. I mean, it is, but it's not. At the same time, you would want to have a little bit more.
Manpower.
Right, because I mean, like China and them other places, I mean, they have probably like a little bit
They
more
how
people.
much does
So
the
it's just
fucking
like,
army have?
If you think about it, people in the U.S. they don't be wanting to join the military like that. They like fuck the government and shit like that. Like,
right, and I mean that's why they try to press it in school though. Because I mean,
Yeah.
shit, if you are made for it, I mean, you might. I mean, we have to have soldiers and shit. Like,
exactly.
without that, it's over
Protect our
for
country,
anybody.
yeah.
Right, and that's with any country. Every single country needs them. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, you can do it. Do that shit. Especially if you're somebody who just like. Especially if you're somebody who don't know what you want to do, you might as well really just jump in there. Because that's something that we all should have to do. We all should do. And we all should know how to do. Like, is defend your own country. Like, how the hell you not defend your own house, but you don't know how to defend the actual land that's on it?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I mean,
like,
I don't feel like people should be obligated to join the military, but I definitely feel like they should be.
I think they should.
They should have the knowledge about how to defend if something were to go down.
Right.
Like how to defend their.
But the only way for them to really kind of know that, though, is honestly almost through the military.
But
though.
I mean, they could have training in school. Like, DP was saying he did
JROTC.
JROTC. Like they kind of train you. It's less strict,
They do, I mean,
but they still training you how to have that discipline in
It's
that.
like the knowledge towards it, at
Yeah.
least the mentality.
I never
Yeah.
heard of that before.
At least the mentality.
It's basically like pre.
They didn't have that. They didn't have that in our spot.
It's like
Nah.
pre-military.
That was when I lived
Oh.
in ninth grade.
Yeah. I know a lot of schools have it, but it's mostly like schools with money.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of like a
Or
pre-military
closer
thing.
to military bases.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It's basically like getting you ready for the military. It's
Just
like
in case.
Right. Yeah.
pre-military, yeah.
Or in case you do want to end up going to it. Especially because if you live near the military base, then like it's just easy.
I'm
You
so
just go
fucked
straight
up. Like,
over.
nigga, like anybody who talks shit about the military, bro, y'all asses go crazy. Y'all fucking dumb as hell, bro. Y'all telling me, nigga, y'all gonna talk shit about the military, and the whole time, nigga, y'all ass is the only reason why you able to talk shit right now. It's because of the military, nigga. Without the military, you can't even talk shit, bro. You be
protecting your
dead.
daily life. Yeah.
Right, like, bro, what the hell, like. Man, you better join that shit, bro. We need to get niggas to start joining that shit more. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah, and y'all don't know me, but I am going overseas. I'm going to a whole nother country.
Yeah.
That boy
What is
Bill.
talk about that?
My thoughts about that, I'm kind of nervous, you know, because I'm going to be away from my family for the first time. Like, it's different from when you are away from your family in the U.S.,
Right.
but I'm going to be away from my family in a different country. I just can't pick
Right.
up and visit them at a drop of a hat. Like, I got
Time
to,
zones too.
yeah, I got to really prepare and plan for that. If I just want to visit my family, like something simple as visiting your family, you can't even do that.
Right.
For how long?
3 years, yeah, I'm going to be there for 3 years.
That's 1,000 days.
Yep.
You're gonna eat through that shit though. That's the point of boot camp. They're trying to see who can do that. That one nigga that was crying a little hoe and shit, he couldn't do it though. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
for him. So
No,
that's how he got to get the fuck out.
We started with 100
And
people.
Probably just go to McDonald's or something.
In boot camp, I was around like 100 different people, and only like 80 something people made it through. So like that means
1,000 went in.
whoa. There's
said how
different
many
there's
went?
different divisions. So like how
Yeah.
they split it up is like one division that's one group of people. Then like I think there's probably like I don't even know, probably like 15 different divisions at
Right,
one
you're just
time.
estimating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in my single division, I watched 20 people drop out because they couldn't handle it. Just boot camp alone.
Damn.
Then you got to go through your schooling where they teach you your job and your day-to-day life, like what kind of job you're going to do, how you're going to help in the military, like how you're going to operate once you get into the fleet and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
What your value actually is.
Yeah, exactly. Like you still get tested as soon as you get out of boot camp. Like they're not, like they give you a little more freedom, but it's still discipline even there. Like they still check on you. They do like inspections, make sure you on point, like not doing any drugs, not doing any fuck shit.
Right.
Like they still on you. It's like having strict parents.
Right.
Like a strict parent come in your room, they see like drugs or fucking alcohol, they gonna fuck you up. They gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
Right.
It's
Even
kind
if
of
they
like,
just sit down and have a long ass talk to him, I mean, something's gonna happen.
yeah,
They're
exactly.
gonna be, just whatever.
That shit's not gonna fly in that
Right.
household. It's kind of like that's the military. It's like a strict household that you live in with a lot of different
But
people.
you need that though.
Yeah, and
especially
you-
as a healthy human being, if you want to be one.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's like
That's good as
it's
fuck.
gonna help you in the long run. And then there's a lot of benefits and stuff that go along with it. So,
Right.
but fuck all this shit. Let's talk about different realities. I want to talk about aliens and shit. I want to.
No, yeah, that's the real reality. That's some shit that we know for a facts going on and shit like that, and all that stuff. We would get more into the war shit and all that stuff, but that shit's kind of fresh and there's way too much shit going on that and too much that we don't know about. But I will say though, yeah, what y'all think about the alien and all that type of shit though? The shit they're trying to confirm it. They said they confirmed it.
I'm saying this now to everybody that's listening. Aliens is real, bro. There's like 1,000 different universes.
Yeah.
Facts.
1,000 in each universe. There's at least like, cause I think our universe has 10 planets.
Right.
Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, fucking Saturn, Jupiter's.
You mean our
You
solar
said
system?
Pluto. You said Pluto.
In our solar system, yeah. I'm saying in our own universe.
You said Pluto.
Pluto, yeah.
You said
Neptune.
Saturn.
Yeah, Saturn, Neptune. That's at least like 9 planets right there. So if there's different universes with that many planets, there has to be like a perfect spot where life can grow.
No, for sure.
Because the Earth is in like a perfect climate zone and a perfect distance away from the sun.
For life and shit.
Yeah, for life to grow and
Which
prosper.
we don't know. Maybe if there could be life on those other planets, they're different life. They're life that. Okay, for example, the ocean.
That's what I'm saying,
like
bro.
if an actual ocean animal, like a fucking fish or something that lives in the ocean for its whole life, its whole family lives in the ocean. If it tries to go to a certain depth, it will fucking it will die.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like with us.
And even
So it's
humans,
like,
humans haven't discovered 100% of the ocean. There's
at
still
all.
like deep depths that we haven't discovered as humans.
There's shit getting created, right? There's new species getting created as we're speaking.
That's exactly, bro.
that are
like
new that we don't know about. We're not gonna probably know about until 30, 40 years from now.
That's because species.
But they're here right now.
Different species mate with other species and make some new. They mutate into something new.
Right.
And we don't even know about that shit to this day.
Right.
The only thing that makes me like spectacle about it a little bit, like I know there's other living things in other universes and shit like that, and other atmospheres and all that shit and stuff also. But like, what I'm saying though, as in them actually coming here and us going there.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be another couple, maybe a couple. In my personal opinion, a couple more 100 years, bro. Personally, like that is the type of technology that the day we find out that technology, fuck around, won't even be no more humans. It'll be that's when the robots and AI will be fully taken over. It'll be the time that we actually can go to other planets and they can come here and shit. By that time, though, I mean that. For a fact, I'll tell you like this. By the time we actually really see true like aliens all around here, like from other planets coming up here with fucking spaceships and all that, that will be the day. Because that's the true Armageddon and all that shit. That would be the day for show. We've been dead.
Yeah.
We've been dead. When they actually, because I mean, let's keep it 100, bro. Like, out of anything that we know that's powerful, it ain't gonna just come down and, hi, take a quick little picture of me, take a little video, and then just fly off like a little hoe. Like, nah, in all reality, bro, we know what humans do. If humans go to other planets, what are we ready to do? We ready to kill. We ready to blow up some shit. We ready to take some pieces. We always do that. We go to the planets and take shit and bring it back and shit. Like, we're always trying to take, kill, all that. We're not trying to go over there and just... And we're not, and if they come over here, that means they are more powerful than us, which will let you know that everybody we know that the more power you get, what is they gonna do? It gets almost anybody big-headed. And even if it don't make you big-headed and you are humble, you still don't know what the fuck this creature is and it's running up on you. Humans, we're not no pussy, so if an alien was to come down here, we ain't finna be like, oh my god, hey. Everybody be acting like they scary and shit, but the niggas that really got guns and all that shit, they not finna sit there. If a UFO right now crashing in this backyard, it's gonna have bullets going through that motherfucking spacecraft. I put money on that. Because if he don't do it or you don't do it, I'm blowing through that spacecraft. Yeah. Personally. If I ever see a spacecraft, I'm blowing through that bitch. So any alien listen to this shit, you better come correct. Because, nigga, I'm shooting through your shit.
Yeah.
Off the rip. Now, let's go back to that. If you start shooting at an alien, and you can't tell me that nobody ever shot against an alien. If that's the case, then they're not real. It's just not real. Because a human being's going to shoot against an alien or stab or fight just out of strict fear. Yeah. So if a nigga do that, you think the alien going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, you just shot at me, thank you. No.
But
think whole body fucking evaporates, bro. That's the people that be missing this shit.
But bro,
if that is the case.
Think about it like this. Like humans, just our species alone we're an aggressive species. We act aggressively and then that's how we've got everything we got. But what if there's a species that's like has
not aggressive at all?
That has 4 times our brain capacity.
Pacifists?
Yeah, and it's more
pacifists. That'd be crazy.
Their brain's big as
fuck. That's what makes them actually super like be able to do the technology because they all work together.
Yeah,
pacifists.
Their brain is like
that's with each other though. What's that got to do with? That's what a whole other species. They know the other species that kill you though.
Because bro,
not dumb.
Maybe they're just researching.
And they know we're aggressive.
But another species, they can have multiple brains. Their brain could be like 10 times the size of us.
No, it can be.
So it's like they know everything.
Because the octopus has 8 hearts.
Starfish don't even have a brain at all.
Exactly,
and
bro.
it still can
That's what I'm saying. So just imagine if there's an alien out there that has a brain 10 times the size of ours. And they're like, damn, I already know everything. Why the fuck would I be aggressive when I know I can work together and achieve way more with my species?
They already achieved peace.
I mean, the other little fact that comes in there, though, is silverback silverback gorillas. That is crazy. A go gorilla new fucking they got silverback, not go gorilla. Silverback gorillas. They always thought that was a Bigfoot, and they kind of found out it was a gorilla, and they found that out in 1900s. That's something you could go and figure out yourself.
Yeah.
In 1900s was the first time we knew what a silverback gorilla was. Well, the whole time before that, niggas thought that shit was Bigfoot and shit. Kind of find out it ain't Bigfoot, but then there's still people in this world still saying it's Bigfoot. But it's like, nigga, it's a gorilla. Like, we know what a gorilla is now, so just call it gorilla. Why you keep calling it a Bigfoot? Like, it's just this human that's super tall. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is that. I mean, that is what a gorilla is. They basically named her a super tall, buff-ass human, but also, it's hairy. But you can't keep saying that's like this mythological-ass fucking creature, like it's like something different than what it really is. Same with like aliens. What if, honestly, the whole time these space crashes you've seen is just a government fucking made spacecraft? It's just us. It's us this whole time. That's tricking each other.
That's what DP was saying earlier, bro. Right. Like, what if in the future we mastered time travel and came back to help the early civilizations get to where they at? Like, the pyramids and stuff,
also
bro.
avoid nuclear war.
Yeah.
Oh, you think the pyramids might be a future-made thing instead of a past-made thing?
The pyramids.
But what about the dead people inside?
The pyramids was made way back, hundreds and thousands of years ago, and ain't no way that you can lift 1,000 tons block of stone with just slaves.
Supposedly they use vibrations too. They master vibrations and frequencies.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you think slaves is really carrying 1,000 ton? You know how much 1,000 tons is?
No, yeah, I'm hip. But
of rock, just with people.
But this is the thing, though. I think the difference is, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100 on this, though.
Yeah.
Those same humans back then didn't know what the fuck a depression was. They didn't know what the fuck a sadness and all that shit was for real.
How do you know,
them
though?
Niggas.
How do you know?
The reason why I know is because, like, our grandma, right? So she was 100 years old.
Yeah.
Name me a time you ever seen her sad. What'd she do? Laugh, happy. People back then were more like that. That's how people were. If that just 100 years ago, people were like that. You can't say that you can't say our grandma wasn't more bold and was more emotional than me and you.
But
me and you are more emotional than she is.
That's just in our reality. That's what we've seen growing up.
But no, a lot of people were like that growing up because they didn't have social media, none of that to even try to compare, none of that shit.
But we don't know how she was back in the day when she was a kid or like growing up.
I've asked some of our
early
family,
20s.
They said she was. Same thing. She always smiled. I asked if they ever seen him cry. No. But they've all seen. They can see us cry, be sad, and all that shit. Sad posts, niggas post on social media, all that shit. I'm saying, no, it's proven though. People are more depressed nowadays. Humans are way more depressed and sad and more emotional nowadays.
That's because social media and all
that shit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, back then they were more rough and talk. I mean, just like you said in the military. You said back in the military, hey, get the fuck up. No, they'd be way more aggressive. Now they're more like, hey, you know, like they're not as aggressive and shit, more fucked up to people. Back then they were. So if you're more fucked up to a person, what does that do? It makes you stronger. It puts more of a skin on you. It makes you shut your emotions down because you're so emotionally getting abused. It just emotionally shuts you down. Back then, dealing with Great Depression, all that shit just emotionally shut a lot of those people back then down. So and then they, like you said, they didn't have social media to even compare or do any of that. So they didn't even thought of to doing things like that. They didn't even know what most people's lives were like. They didn't know if a millionaire's life was better than a poor person's life. In all reality, they don't know that because how would they know unless they're around a millionaire? So it's like that's the thing. Like I think back then though too, if just 100 years ago people were like that, I couldn't imagine what you were 100,000 years ago or fucking 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. You were really less emotional because people were getting killed for having moles. Like a nigga have a mole on his face or a girl have a mole on their face, you're a witch. You're getting burned on a stake. Niggas had their decoration now is like family pictures with all hugged up with dogs and teddy bears. Back then they hug up with a dead body and shit and chopped off heads and shit and have heads as their fucking picture and shit on the wall.
On the mantle.
Right. So it's like people's emotion status was different back then. I think nowadays if we weren't such a pussies and bitches and we were actually like less emotional and actually had confidence, like actually had true confidence in ourselves and actually were less emotional. The first dude that made a gun, you know how much confidence he had to have to make that first gun? Like people were probably like, what the fuck are you making? Shoot a bow and arrow.
Or like
and he's like, no, nigga, watch.
The
nigga made a plane.
Yeah.
Like we sit there and we say that the pyramids are so crazy, but honestly, the pyramid's not more crazier than a fucking plane. The pyramid's not more crazier than a fucking computer. Pyramid's not more crazy than the AI. The pyramid's not more crazy than being able to take a skin follicle and know somebody's whole DNA and their family history and all that shit. That if you took one of them niggas today and brought them here and showed them our technology and they showed us all theirs, their best 100% believe they'll be more impressed. They're gonna be like, dude, what the hell? I could go in the sky.
But I
could do
definitely
this.
think
I could do that. I could go ride roller coasters and have fun and shit and eat cotton candy and
whoa. I definitely think people back then was more in tune with nature. Like
so I wonder if they were strong, like just so much stronger too, though.
Their pyramids, they were on certain spots on the earth,
right?
That
because they know about that shit.
That connected with the electromagnetic waves of the earth. And the pyramids of Egypt, they align with the stars, and the planets perfectly.
Orion's
so it's like,
belt.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but they didn't have nothing to distract them like we do. We have a phone, we have video games, we have GTA, bro. There's proven that there's niggas that be on GTA for no less than like 10 hours every day.
But how did they have the technology or the power to do that back in that day?
Because they don't have GTA, they don't have video games, they don't have none of that bullshit to like cover. They don't have fucking cheesecakes to eat on all day and ice cream and fucking boo-hoos and shit.
How are you gonna lift a 1,000-ton
We can't.
block?
Us people nowadays can never do that because we're fucking pussies.
And it's a pyramid.
We're weak.
It's a pyramid, bro.
If somebody told you to go, if somebody told you,
perfectly smooth too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If somebody told you right now,
yes.
If somebody told you right now, you, DP, somebody said, hey, DP, go lift this thing that's 200 pounds out of my car and put it in another car for free. Are you really finna fucking do that by yourself? By yourself, nigga, go do that.
No.
You're not finna do that. They told you that. Are you gonna do it? No. They told me that. Am I gonna do it? Fuck no. Now let's reverse to just only 100 years. If they told somebody 100 years ago to do that, they're gonna fucking do it, and they're going to do it.
But back they're
not gonna second guess it. They're gonna just be like, are you gonna do it? Nigga, fucking of course, you little pussy, and they're gonna go do it.
But it was hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they really was like, can you lift this 2-ton brick? If you got 1,000 some people saying, I believe it, I believe it, I believe it, and then you're working out all the time, you have no social media. So they've proven that looking on your phone for a long time literally disintegrates your brain. Yeah. Literally fucks your eyesight up. Yeah. So their eyesight, who knows the kind of eyesight they had? They could have probably been seeing through shit and stuff. Who knows? Seeing at nighttime, night vision and shit. We don't know that. All our power's getting taken from us because of the internet, all that, and then we're comparing. They didn't used to do shit like that. They're not doing that. They like, nigga, hey, we can all lift this together. Lift, move. 1, 2, 3, go. And then they move it. Just like that girl, her son got trapped under an actual car and she lifted up, bro.
Yeah.
How does she lift up a car? Cars are like fucking more than 200 pounds. They're like thousands of fucking pounds.
Yeah,
yes.
like a
she lifted it up. It's on, and this is a real thing. It's on a real proof thing, all that.
Was it an SUV?
Literally, it's one of the big ass. She lifted this bitch up off her son, bro. Because of the pure just stress and just like freaking out and the adrenaline rush that went through her veins and shit because her son's fucking under a car. Lifted that bitch up. But that's just like, if anything, like, you know, people are like, nah, bro, I'm a pacifist. I could never kill somebody. I'm a pacifist. Okay, well, that same pacifist let somebody blow your fucking kid's face off it right in front of you with you having a gun next to you. Are you still a
Yeah.
pacifist? I think not. I think very much not. You're not still a pacifist. So it's the same thing. Like, we think we can't do nothing until we're put into a certain extent to where we have to fucking really do it.
No, that
and
is
like
true,
you said, the
yeah.
niggas were slaves. What choice do you really have anyways? You had, like, I just gave you, I said, would you do it? You said no. I said would. They didn't get a would. It's, bitch, you're doing it or you're dying.
Slaves are weak as fuck.
So-
They was not feeding slaves to make them strong.
But
Like,
nobody was really eating like that back
and-
then, though.
But I'm saying, in order to be strong, you have to have good muscle mass and you have to work out daily.
But maybe this is this can make you
But if-
stronger than
Your
anything in your
muscle,
body.
your
though.
brain is the biggest like muscle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe
Yeah.
maybe this, because they they have more of this than we do today. So maybe this is more important than this, and that's our problem. Because I mean, I fought probably a good 300 pound niggas and all that shit, buff as fuck. I'm weighing 155. I'm weighing 180, 190, fighting big ass giant niggas. They're the weakest niggas I ever fought. The 120 pounders be the most hardest niggas to fight. But that's because they're using their brain. They know they're little, so they know,
Yeah.
hey, I can't just go off of strength, and I got to go off of other shit, and I got to think, and I got to say, okay, well, this nigga keeps on jumping forward when he throws a jab. So when he does that, I'm going to back up and throw my right. Bam.
Yeah.
They're starting to think of different shit. So when you fight them, they're really thinking type fighters, and then they're hard to fight. But then I fight the dumb big giant, and that nigga just, and I feel like that's how a lot of
But
us are nowadays. We're just,
They body mass makes
and
them
then,
slower like
bro,
that too, though.
whoo, bah, 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 bah. Once you get him down, it's over for. Just like the giant,
Yeah.
the fucking one story about the David Goliath or whatever the fuck nigga hit him
David
with the rock.
and Goliath,
The big ass.
yeah.
That's real shit, bro. The harder they are, the bigger. That's some real shit. So it's the same thing. But a lot of people will look at big people and instantly not fight them just because they're big. They're like, oh, they're big. There's no way I can win this fight. Knowing the whole damn time, nigga, you could win this fight, bro. But you just think there's just no way. They're bigger than me. Or like back then, people be like, how old are you? You'd be like, I'm 10. How old are you? 7? Oh,
Yeah.
then you're gonna beat me up. Why are you scared of him? He's 10 years old. He'll beat me up.
Yeah.
Like little like goof shit like that. But my
Yeah.
first fight, I was 4. The nigga was 12.
Uh-huh.
And I rocked that nigga. And all my friends were getting bullied by a 12-year-old. And you can, bro, literally, when I was 12 years old, when I was 4 years old, literally all my friends are getting bullied, bro. We're all like little fucking 4 or 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
We're getting bullied by this 12-year-old riding around the bike. He bullying everybody, calling niggas bitches, all types of shit. I'm gonna throw you and throw you on top of the roof. I'm gonna punch you in your shit. I'm gonna fuck your mama, all types of goofy shit.
Yeah.
He comes to me with the same bullshit. All these 5, 6 little kids right here, bunch of bitches, bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
But then he comes to the one nigga that's not the right one, and I'm not no bitch. He comes to me, hey, no, I'm gonna throw you on top of the roof and break your arm and all that shit. I said, do it, nigga. He goes to grab me and I hit him. Stick his ass.
Uh-huh.
I'm 4. I should never be able to rock a no fucking 12-year-old. Supposedly, it's what the humans tell you. That's what everybody
Yeah.
tries to tell your dumb ass.
Yeah,
and
of
you
course,
listen.
yeah.
I didn't listen to that shit. I hit him. Boom. Why is this 12-year-old falling off his fucking bike, bro? Trying to get his shit back together. Like, holy fuck, this 4-year-old just rock. Even if it didn't have enough power to rock him, it stunned him because he was taught that a 4-year-old ain't gonna punch a 12-year-old. He was
Yeah.
taught that.
Uh-huh.
I was taught that.
Yeah.
But I didn't give a fuck what I was taught though, because I was taught to be a Christian and fuck all that shit, burn the cross upside down. So like, nigga, bam, hit that nigga. Nigga fell off the shit.
Uh-huh.
Nigga hit me and I ate every single one of those punches. Those same kids, what makes me, especially at that time, now with training, like you with training with military,
Yeah.
of course we're gonna become stronger and better than certain humans. But at that time, we were all the same.
Man.
Yeah.
Which tells you those same kids, if they were just confident, that's it. That's all they needed was just confidence. If they were just confident and believed that they could do it,
Yeah.
they could have done it too. Because I ain't gonna lie, they looked wild as fuck. Like, whoa, bro, you just, because they thought that it was impossible to do that. Just like when there's a black president, who,
Yeah.
you know, everybody thought Obama, like, there's no way, Obama, come on, bro, you're not gonna be the president, bro. All these fucking 30-something, almost 40-something white presidents,
Yeah,
there's
of
no
course,
way.
yeah.
Did he listen to them? No, the fuck he did not. And he said, I
And
believe
he
I can do it.
achieved it, yeah.
And he achieved it for 8 years.
I
Which there's a lot of
definitely
white
believe that.
presidents who didn't even
Yeah.
done 8 years. A lot of them.
I definitely believe that
So-
your brain is the most powerful thing in this world. Like,
Right.
a human's brain is the most powerful thing in this world.
I mean, we killed 200-something thousand pound fucking whales and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think about this, DP? What do you
Brain
think
is
about the
definitely
ancient
addictive, bro.
civilizations and shit like that?
Shit, I honestly believe that they just had more touch with like, probably more in touch with the universe too. Overall with the mind, because like the mind connected to the universe. The mind connected to the universe for real. So like, I think they just had more like in touch. They had more time. They had more control of time. And they were in tune with like being able to know what vibrations do because they had more time to study that, what vibrations can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Vibrations did
bro.
everything because like if vibrations can move water, I mean, if vibrations
That
can
is
move
true.
water, I mean, and what the fuck can that do for everything else? Like,
Bro, like everything a vibration, like
it really is.
solids,
Controls
like
your body.
like a rock, it's just a way slower vibration than water.
Facts.
So everything is vibrations. I honestly believe like maybe aliens came and helped us back in the day, like, cause
Maybe.
civilization went from a point of cavemen, like fucking hunter gatherer, just doing simple shit.
But keep it 100. Do you
to
think
actually
that a
building
human
structures and shit?
will go somewhere else and help another planet? Do you believe
But
that?
it couldn't be a
I
human.
mean, America
It don't
does
have
that
to
with
be
other
a human.
countries.
But I'm saying, do you think we would do that for another planet? Do you think for a whole other species? In a lot of other countries, we do fuck them up and rape them and all types of shit. So do you think that we would honestly go to, like, what gives you the highest chance to think that you would honestly be able to go to another country and just not another country, another planet, and really just, I know, guarantee, that's humans, we're such good people, we're going to make sure that planet's good and safe.
But it
And
don't have to be humans.
I know, but I'm saying, though, but you got to go off of what you've seen. So if you see how humans ain't finna do that, what in your mind is making you think that these other creatures are finna do that? Like, what makes you think that?
Because humans.
Just because, like, you want it to be that way?
No, humans, we're our own species. We have our own brain, just like animals.
Right.
Some animals are stupid as fuck. They'll run and drown in water. Like, if people did not, like, domesticate dogs or shit, they would just die in the wild. Like, they would do their hunting and shit and just die.
Right.
But, I mean, like, you never know what type of species, new creation is out in that world.
We do help a lot of shit, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Could be an alien's dog. I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
get that
aliens could have
analogy,
came. Aliens could have came and then benefit off of us, like
Because
had
our
us-
planet-
what if
Think about it like this.
Wait,
Look.
what if dogs are actually aliens? Why they say it's a man's best friend? What if actual aliens?
you never
Or
fucking
those
know,
pet
bro.
aliens-
Shape-shifted into some dogs.
That's what I'm saying. You
But
never
look,
know, bro.
look. You know, you got to think about it like this though. What if, like an alien's planet like needs a certain element from Earth to
Exactly.
survive? Like their atmosphere runs off of gold. What if their atmosphere runs off of gold or
Damn.
silver?
I never thought of
and
that
no,
one.
look, and you know,
I never
'cause
thought of that one.
Our atmosphere gets fucked up. We run out of nitrous or
They
some shit like
need us.
nitrogen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so they need us. So they
But what would they need us for gold for?
But
Gold
it's-
don't make gold.
It's
But
like a give and take, bro.
We get gold from our Earth. We can extract it from the
So
Earth.
they could kill
Yeah.
all of us and just take all the gold.
They don't
But
know how to
it's-
do. Maybe they don't know how to do that. They have to fucking. They don't want to destroy the planet. They don't know how delicate our planet is, or
yeah,
something like
because
that.
if they
They're
destroy the
not smart, and
planet,
if they're not smart, they shouldn't even be over here.
but if they destroy the planet, how the fuck
I mean,
they
it's the
gonna,
best option.
They gonna
shit.
utilize the resources that they have if they just destroy the whole planet. They say fuck it.
No, not destroy the
Oh, yeah,
planet. I'm
no.
saying just kill them. They can kill us. If they kill us, it's proven that if you kill every human being on the Earth actually lives a shit ton longer.
But
it's proven.
But look, put it like this.
So
our species is smart though. Put it like this.
We
Why would
negotiate
they-
a trade.
Why would they kill us off when they can use us and fucking get all
See.
of our resources and we help each other out? They help us advance and then we help them by
They
giving
also
them
don't know
resources
if our
and
Earth regenerates that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
And that
they don't
could
want to
be-
just fuck it up and take all one
That could be a
supply and
long
leave.
term thing. Yeah.
you think they think that we're the reason there's gold?
No, that's just an example, bro.
That
It
is-
could
yeah,
be
like,
anything.
shit could be like running off of anything on our
Like,
planet.
nigga, they probably
So
just
you think it maybe
Like,
something
maybe
that
oil.
we actually made? That's
Or-
what that
or
humans
that-
made?
or that we
Maybe.
have
If
on
it's
our
not
planet.
human made, then we're useless to them.
It don't gotta be human
If
made.
it ain't human made.
It
Well,
don't
maybe
gotta be
humans are
If
the
it's
best
naturally
resource
made,
of
then they could
getting
just
it.
kill us, and then more would naturally be made without us. So that's what I'm saying. The more we're here, the
Maybe
less
this-
they get. We're making gold fucking necklaces. That's the gold that they don't get because it's around our goddamn neck. So that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. There's no way for these niggas to try to be friendly. They're not gonna be friendly. They're not. It's just not gonna happen. The day that alien, I'm telling you right now, like in all reality, like everybody obviously believes they believe in, and I'm all for it. But like in all reality, if aliens really came to this fucking planet, I bet to fuck believe you, you're not finna be here talking about this shit on no podcast. I put money on that though. Your ass is we're gonna be out here fucking fighting these motherfuckers. It ain't gonna work like that, bro. They're not finna come over here. There's nothing that humans make besides destroy. So they're not finna come over here. The only reason why they wouldn't fuck with us is if we're actually more powerful than we know, and we be fucking them up low key. Now I would
Maybe.
believe that. Now,
Maybe.
that is something I would believe.
I'm
Because
saying
that's the
you
only way
never
something's
know,
not gonna
bro.
fuck with you. The only way something's not gonna fuck with you is if it physically cannot fuck with you.
Maybe that's
Beyond
why
that, it's
it would
going to.
negotiate a trade, though.
It's going to.
I
And
mean-
maybe we have negotiated with these niggas. Who knows? But at the same time, though, like, I don't know, bro. We'll see. Like I said, that's a good thing about you can be in the military and shit. So you're gonna be able to travel across the world and really get to like see more shit.
That's what I'm saying, you
and
never
get to talk to
know,
more
bro.
people and shit that experience different things around different countries. Like
you never know.
you'll be able to really like figure it out a little bit better than. But like me being here or him being here or anybody else, like people that don't travel for real like that, you can't really speak upon a lot of shit because we don't really travel to move around to really know or to talk to more people to. So it's like it's hard to go off of what evidence. Like that's the thing. Like the only evidence I know I could go off of aliens were here is I best believe you. I swear to God, I put that on anything I love. Alien came over here. I'm telling you, bro. They gonna fuck you up, bro. Or they gonna fuck some. They're gonna fuck a lot of nice amount of group of people up.
But put it like this, bro.
Like-
What if, because an alien is just something that's not human, it's
Something
something foreign.
Right.
So what if there's stuff living at the deep depths of the ocean
There is though. That's
That's what I'm
true.
saying. 'Cause
Look
we
at
haven't
it. We're
discovered
aliens.
100%
Well, no,
of
there
it.
is no that, and that's another thing that pisses me off about the aliens and another planet. Talking about people, different species from other planets. I think that you should not be able to fathom the thought of species in a different planet until you figure out all the ones on your own. If you don't know all the fucking species on your own planet because you're not discovering it, you're too worried about what the fuck's over here, and you don't even know. We don't even know what they say.
Maybe they're too worried about something they already found out about on the
They don't
planet.
even got
Exactly,
a
bro.
percentage.
Maybe they seen something at the bottom
They don't
of the
even got a
ocean.
percentage of
They don't
how
wanna
much
go
they know
farther.
about a human brain. Worry about that shit first. You're worrying about the wrong shit, bro. Worry about how getting the brain more developed of your own actual goddamn body, what's inside of your body.
But like-
learning more about the liver, learning more about the kidney, learning more about the
Bro.
heart. Till then, learning about a whole nother species is pretty goddamn pointless because you don't know your goddamn self. That's like motherfuckers, and this is the same aspect. You can't get into a real successful relationship until you love yourself first. Biggest fucking facts. If you don't love yourself first, and that's how I know it's true because I've loved myself my whole life. My girl been loving herself and shit. That's why we have a perfect relationship shit. We both two motherfuckers ain't loving themselves. A lot of motherfuckers out here that I see ain't got no relationships or they have shitty relationships. It's because motherfuckers ain't loving themselves. That's the truest facts of them all. If you once you love yourself, you easily can give love to somebody else. Because you love yourself. You can't give some love to somebody you don't even love your goddamn self. It's
Yeah.
impossible. Literally, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's
Relationship
real.
is pointless until you learn yourself first. The same difference when it comes to that, bro. How the fuck are you gonna sit here and worry about this species and that species and this and that and this, and you don't even know your fucking self yet? You have to know
think about it
yourself
like this.
first.
Think about it like this, bro. What if, like, we was already talking about, like, maybe they keep it, like, not government. It don't have to be the government. Just higher power, whatever higher power there is. They probably keeping information from us that we don't know. So,
That
like,
is true.
if you don't know that shit, you just going off what you know, what you see throughout life.
Right, and you kind of have to though.
So it's like
If you want true facts.
But it's like whatever you don't know, bro. Like there could
Right.
be anything out there right now.
There
There could
can.
be 100 different species that are similar to humans.
We can all be fucking completely wrong, and it'd be something completely different. I heard Joe Rogan. He said something in his podcast that fucked me up. He said, "What if there's actual very intelligent being, and all this is just their
body.
This is their brain.
Yeah.
Like we're part of
That's
their
what
brain."
I
And
thought
so, because
too,
listen
bro.
to this,
Like the Earth.
though, this is where it gets fucked up.
We live in
They say that
somebody
your
else,
skin, for a
Yeah.
fact, has over 1,000 species on your skin. You have over 1,000 different bacteria and different species on shit on your skin.
Your organs.
Just
Think about
skin.
your organs. Maybe
all
your
that.
organs is
So,
planets and the universe.
That makes me
Exactly,
wonder
bro.
though.
Because think
what
about
if
it like
we're-
a computer. Your
What
computer,
if
your
we're
data
a
drives.
bunch of
that's-
people?
It's
Yeah.
dots, bro.
What
It's
if
just a
we're
bunch of dots
hey,
that move.
What if we're a bunch
Exactly.
of bacteria on another fucking being?
Right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The
Like
being,
we're the bacteria
the
on
being-
another being's skin.
the being could be Earth, and Earth could be. I think the
That
Earth
too,
is
yeah.
living. The Earth is living because it goes through different
Bro, I'm
climates,
saying like
different
a living being like
changes.
me and you though. Like there's a big like what if
Nigga,
space
that's
is
what I'm
just a
saying,
fat
bro.
ass
Like
giant
space
like
is the inside
right
blood.
of
Like,
somebody's
blood.
body.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying, bro.
Like we're actually the inside of a nigga's
Think about
organs.
it, dark
right
yeah.
now.
matter. Think about
Yeah.
dark matter. You know, dark matter in space and shit is
Uh-huh.
like the plasma in our blood. Or
Black
something.
hole's just their
Exactly,
asshole, and the black
bro.
hole's just their asshole. Like we don't know where it goes. It's like in real life, like
That's
Or
what
it's,
I'm saying,
or it's
bro.
blood veins,
And it's dark.
or it's like the veins or some shit entering a veins. Or,
bro, like
So
that
I'm
shit.
saying there's so many different possibilities and different realities that could
I
be
can believe
true,
that too.
and you really can't even like say that this is fact, this
And
is
this ain't
false.
right, right.
just think about when like hurricanes or something hits our planet, or like
Something would do with piss or some shit like
like
that. Or
when no
bowel movements
hurricanes or tsunamis and shit
That's
go
what I'm
on.
saying.
Like you
because
know,
they feel that.
whoever
Yeah.
the fuck we're inside, quote unquote God, which would be universe, and that's the body we live in, is like maybe they're just going through depression or something like that. You know, they're going through depression, and that's why our
It
Earth
affects everything
reacts
else.
the way it does.
Just like they
Yeah.
say, the raven reacts to other creatures.
Because think about it.
What's
if-
the difference?
think
We
about when
react
you-
to what? That's crazy.
Whenever you can,
Yeah.
what's it called? Whenever you can fucking,
That's why race is so stupid to me.
Wow.
Because there's so much shit bigger than this.
Yeah.
Than a fucking color. Fuck
That's
a
what-
color.
that's
nigga.
what I'm saying,
Shit gets
bro.
so much more deeper. So much more deeper. You want to talk about anything?
What's
we need to
that
talk
shit
about
when you can
dimensions
control
and
your
talk about
sleep?
fucking the shapes and shit. That's what's important.
That's what I'm trying to talk
Oh,
about.
lucid
different
dreaming.
dimensions, bro.
lucid dreaming, like when you can lucid dream, like when you become control of your dreams and
You
shit.
actually go out of
How the
body.
fuck you know you're not really just like you
Out of
created
body
a
right
universe?
Right.
Yeah, or
Because
that,
if you can
yeah.
control the storyline in your dream, you technically are creating characters. Whether or not, like, okay, so say you're in a dream, and I dream about like I told you that one time I dreamt up a movie, and me and you was in it. Me, you, and Stephanie, we was all like running around and shit through woods, running from zombies and shit. Like,
Right.
like technically,
That could
like
be
what,
another
what if I
reality.
created a reality in my
Yeah.
own mind? Because you know our mind is powerful, and we do in a way have powers with our own brain.
I created that reality, and yeah, I put y'all's character to it because that's a memory I know. I have a memory of someone I know, so that being you. I put it to that character, so maybe that's just my take on that character, but that character is actually a real fucking living being in a mind because I spoke that thought into reality.
Speaking upon that, I believe that you can manifest anything from your brain.
Oh,
so
you
like,
can.
If you manifest depression, you're gonna be depressed. If you manifest greatness, you're gonna
affirmations.
Be great. Yeah,
affirmations, and when you say the affirmations to yourself, that shit really like make your brain picks up on it. Just like when you talk to yourself bad, when you say I'm stupid, bro. Don't be like, fuck, I'm stupid, bro.
That shit gets internalized.
Your brain doesn't know the difference whether you know you're joking or not. Like your outside brain does. You're like, yeah, obviously I'm joking. I'm not really meaning that by myself. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference whether you're being real or not.
Conscious versus your subconscious.
Your subconscious doesn't know the difference.
Yeah,
it just hears that and be like, oh shit, am I really stupid? Like your subconscious doesn't know the difference to know that you weren't joking for real. Like, that's why you gotta like evolutionize your brain so that you know. Your brain you can control your whole brain, your subconscious. You can be one with your subconscious. You can know the difference in everything. Like you can start to know pick apart, analyze every single little thing. Yeah. And like just become everything is like literally the purpose of life. If you don't know the purpose of life, it's literally just evolutionizing your brain. That's literally it. The game is just playing your brain. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Leveling up your brain.
Your brain is so powerful.
It's the whole thing. It's the whole storyline.
Like how CJ was saying, humans we don't even know what the brain. We don't even know. We think we know about our brain, but we really don't. There's so much unknown things about our brain.
Yeah.
Like
there is.
We still figuring out shit to this day about our brain, bro. Like there's so much shit we can achieve. Like maybe back
not just the brain, to the brain, the heart, all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe back in the day, without all these distractions, without all these devices and technology and shit, we probably could lift mountains and shit with telekinesis. Because we never know what we can achieve.
That's vibration.
That's what I'm saying. Like everything a vibration.
That's the thing that kind of makes me
because that shit is real. Because
like
whales do that. They communicate through sonar waves.
If you can,
and we're related to everything. You know, we're related to everything.
Yeah.
Everything on this earth we're related to. Yeah. Everything.
So if you can control vibrations,
bro. That's the god fucking species.
If you can control a vibration, you can literally control everything on this earth, on this planet right now. Because everything's a vibration. Everything gives off a vibration.
Really. Sound, light. It's all either an energy wave, which is a vibration, or frequency. We run off vibrations and frequencies.
Yeah.
Because think about it in your music. That's why if you've ever heard people talking about your music being in like, what is it, like 444 hertz or some shit like that. Can't remember the fucking specific one. I have to like sit down. I'm too fucking fried. But like the frequency, like if they play the frequency in a different the lower tone frequencies, like that's the shit that like is more bad vibes, more bad energy for you. If you listen to it, you're gonna more tendency to be feeling a bad energy.
Yeah, exactly. They say
because
music,
they're playing a different fucking frequency, a bad frequency.
They say music, that can shift your mindset. Just music alone, like
because your body's electricity.
Yeah.
And they prove that you have a soul that is literally just a ball of energy, which literally is energy, and that's what you get energy. That's why we call it energy. We get energy from our fucking everything flowing. The blood is transferring through electricity.
Right.
Our brain runs through electricity.
Okay, speaking upon that, what do you think created us in this world? Because we had to come from somewhere.
I think we came from Mars, to be honest.
You think so?
I think we came from Mars.
I think, personally, that it was more of, it was just, we probably started off, I mean, I'm going to say I believe in evolution, because, I mean, shit, look at alligators and all that shit.
Too.
It just kind of like, I just feel like we all started as one little cell or whatever, and we just kind of like, just build up from the cells and shit, like, and build up, and then I think what happened with us is that we're just a kind of like a freak show in a way. We just, you know, we kind of got a little bit of everything inside of us, and that's what made us so intelligent and so powerful.
But what created this universe then? What created the universe?
Itself.
What created the planets?
Itself, like it's still doing.
But how? How did a universe
like how did it actually start in the very beginning?
How did a universe come into existence?
See, that's the part that gets crazy.
That has to come from some type of higher power, some more power.
But how did that? Who created the higher power?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Who created that higher power? And that higher power? And that higher power?
That's what I'm saying. I always used to ask Christians that. I'll be like, okay, God created everything. Who created God?
Right.
I'm like, okay, who created God?
He just created
what
himself.
Is God?
If he didn't create himself, then we can create ourselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Because tilapia is a fish that a human made.
And we are also proven to be a part of Stardust.
The French dogs and shit are human made.
If we can create species, then we can create...
bullies and shit are human made. So there's a lot of shit in this world that's corn. Corn is human made. Look at books from 1,000 years ago. There's no such thing as corn. They don't know what the fuck a corn is. Yeah. Strawberries, like we're humanly made Kool-Aid, all that. We're making shit, bro.
We connected to all this shit, like how fucking Stephanie was saying last night. How we fucking connected to like fruits and vegetables and shit, bro.
Because we're related to all of it.
Like our DNA is like, she said like 70% of lettuce, iceberg lettuce.
Right,
like,
iceberg lettuce.
A fucking vegetable, bro. So like if we all connected, that means something had to like connect us and form us into this shit.
Right.
We can't.
Does that make you a cannibal if you're eating salad?
No, it does. Everyone's a cannibal.
No,
y'all make fun of Jeff Dahmer.
Y'all eat fucking vegetables or meat. Anything. If you eat anything, you're a fucking cannibal.
If you ever talk shit about Jeff Dahmer,
eat a pear.
Apologize. Apologize to that nigga, boy. Apologize to that again, nigga, right now. Apologize to that again.
For Jeff. No, I'm sorry.
Sorry again.
Justice.
Sorry again. Sorry again.
Y'all going off the deep end.
Sorry again. Sorry, Jeff Dahmer. Man, like
Justice
nigga.
for Jeffrey. Everybody's a fucking cannibal. All y'all are cannibals.
But like I was saying, like
so are your ancestors.
We probably like the Earth is probably a organ of some higher being, bro.
Right.
Like
that's what I think.
And this universe is probably like one little piece of a higher being, bro.
I think
so like, and also like humans, we can only see in 3 dimensions.
Yup.
And we already proven that there's more dimensions.
Yeah, there's at least 3.
I mean, ants don't even realize that we're even here for real.
We already know there's 4.
Ants don't know we even exist for real.
Nigga, there's some species in this world that can only see in 2 dimensions.
Yeah,
no.
Just imagine seeing 2 dimensions.
That's weird,
a line, bro.
Like this.
A fucking line. And we can see in 3 dimensions. We can see fucking shapes.
Like actual
fucking,
shapes of shit. Like the backside
and
of something.
The depth of something, yeah.
Right.
So just imagine like more dimensions, like a 4th dimension, a 5th dimension, bro. Just
shit
and
was like wild. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can't even fathom that type of shit, bro. Like, how the fuck? And
inside of a computer, that shit's
how the
1
fuck
dimension.
You think with no
inside a computer, that's 1 and 2 dimensional.
Exactly.
But we see the computer. But look. Inside the computer is 1 and 2 dimensional.
I'll be wondering that.
But on the outside of the computer, what we see is 3 dimensionals.
Yeah,
exactly.
We see the 3rd dimension of that computer.
And computers nowadays, they getting smart with AI. So eventually, they gonna start seeing 3 dimensions and be like, damn. Is we close to humans? Like, what the fuck?
They already like fuck. They already got a robot that's at like
making
a 10-year-old
AI
fucking intelligence
nowadays. On God,
they are.
There's one that's at like a 10-year-old intelligence level.
How can a robot sound like you? Like that's crazy as fuck. That
nigga, a robot.
Hey, I am Korean.
Nigga, what people nowadays they have robots writing essays and shit for school.
They fuck them. They do. They have
sex
all
the
time.
Do. On God, they do for real though.
Bro, no. Real question though is how the fuck she thick with no ass though?
How the fuck she thick with no ass? She got a smooth back.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, this world is so complex and shit. Like, I feel like humans, they can never understand 100% of this reality.
At all.
No.
Like, there's probably a creature right now living in the 4th dimension. You can't even see that shit. You can't even fathom that shit.
Like, I think everything around us is like, there's shit around us. Bro.
Okay, this just brought up something.
I mean, shit, octopus, they can make it to where you can't see them for real.
But nigga, this just brought something new in my brain. You know how you talking about you seeing spirits when you were younger and shit?
Right.
That shit real. I think there's like spirits right here.
But I'm saying, what if that was?
Can't see them.
What if that was a creature in the 4th dimension and this nigga could just briefly see it?
I think children.
Dimension, bro.
That'd be crazy.
No, I think young children.
Like, bro,
I think young children.
Why
are
did
more
I beat my ass though?
I think young children are really more tapped in.
Because like
maybe not.
They doing their own shit. Yeah,
maybe it can't.
Or maybe they can't.
Because supposedly most
they
ghosts.
They can see me too, but they can't touch me and I can't touch it.
Yeah.
No, like supposedly the science behind most ghosts. If ghost is supposedly real, most ghosts/spirits they can't actually affect anything on the 3D plane. But the only thing they can is a poltergeist. But they can't actually hit you. They can either push enough wind to maybe possibly affect your balance if you're old,
right? Oh, yeah, if you're old,
or they can't. Or poltergeist supposedly can poltergeist supposedly can't pick up objects like
right.
Yeah,
they'll just fall out
or like knock shit off a fucking. Cause but I ain't gonna lie, I've had fucking pans fall off near me, boy. That's just pans.
Pans. Yeah, you
kitchen pans. No, hell no. Kitchen
you got pans by ghosts.
Nigga say, start cooking, nigga.
I just been chilling. Yeah, what the fuck?
Pants this nigga in 3rd grade.
Man, what the fuck? I'm just standing here and just randomly get pants. I'm like,
ain't nobody even touched me. I got
pants by ghosts in the air. He's like, what the hell?
Like, David Phantom, put me down.
What the fuck?
I mean, smack the fuck out of cats for dumbass.
That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like, you never fucking know what's out there, bro.
Because think about it. Like, I even heard about our own human eyes. eyes. There's only
can
like
only see in 3 dimensions.
well but there's only literally only a certain small percentage of the color spectrum we can even see.
Yeah, and then they
So,
say like our eyesight, that shit's inverted.
Yeah.
And then like
So we talk about race and shit. We don't even know all the fucking colors yet.
But I'm saying
Can't see all the colors.
Goofy,
No,
bro.
we can't see
Goofy.
it. Bro, our own human eyes
Why are
can't
you even
see it.
talking about it? You can't even see the shit.
Like in space,
Oh, God.
if you could see the full spectrum, space would be color as full as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why when you see like a NASA photo and they put it out there, they do admit it. They say they alter the pictures and colors to make it look more bright as how it would look if you could see
more
the whole
pleasing
color
to the
spectrum.
eye. Yeah.
They made to make it look more appealing and to
Yeah.
see if
So when you actually go out there, it looks different.
you wouldn't be able to see any colors like the colors how you would like how it looks bright and colorful,
On a
and vibrant
camera.
around.
So in real life, you should
cosmos.
go with that. It's all black.
Because on a camera, you can shift. You
The
can
dark,
shift the
far
fucking.
distance.
the stars. I mean, you can see the stars from here.
But
No,
look,
yeah.
on a camera, you can shift the darkness, make it
Yeah.
lighter.
I
You
know.
can shift the
Flash and
colors,
shit.
make it a certain way.
Right.
Like
to
when you
make the
go
shit
near,
pop up.
like when you go near
Or like
cosmos in
infrared.
real life. Infrared, especially that's
Yeah.
on the color spectrum too. We can't see that for real.
Like fucking space dust, you can't see that shit with your
Yeah,
eye.
nah.
They have to
Yeah.
invert the
You can split
colors.
that shit
just
in
The,
your
to-
nose,
the Cosmos space does. Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be colorful as fuck, but they alter that in the pictures to make it a little more vibrant
Yeah,
because
so
you
we
wouldn't be
can
able to
see
see
it
that
with
color.
our eyes,
When
yeah.
you go there, it might be like opaquish, like grayish, pinkish, maybe like.
Yeah.
But like how they make it look in the pictures, how it would look if you could see the whole color spectrum with your eyeball.
Right.
That's what they do. So everybody be like, "Oh, that's a fake picture." It's like technically, I mean, if space is fake, then yeah, but technically that picture's not fake. Is they're just making it more appealing how it would look if you could see the colors.
Right.
You just can't see the
Yeah.
colors because humans can't physically see all the colors.
Yeah.
Just like dogs are colorblind to certain colors.
Oh
like,
God, dogs can only see fucking black and white. They can't
Yeah.
see
But
fucking
I think I
color.
one of those. How do we know what they see?
That's what I'm
also
saying,
weird,
bro.
though, too.
Okay, another topic.
Like, what do we do to do
What
that?
about Atlantis? Do y'all believe in Atlantis?
Yeah.
Throw shit under the water and all that
Atlantis,
shit?
Yeah.
But
The fallen city.
They say that Atlantis used to be like a whole nother continent, like how
Yeah, a
the
seventh
North
or eighth
America,
continent.
yeah, North America, South America, all that
I
shit.
believe that there was up to 13.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
because
bro.
I've heard shit up to 13, and it kind of makes sense because like how Pangea looked
That's
like
what-
there might be a little more somewhere.
Bro,
like,
and then they say
and
like,
Antarctica is like how fucking big? Like we don't even know
Yeah.
how fucking big Antarctica is. Where
Yeah,
the
we
fuck?
don't.
Like Antarctica is its own continent itself, but like who knows if other land came and connected to Antarctica and Antarctica
Yeah.
just turned it cold because it's already cold.
and they say Earth shifts in a certain way. Like they're already
Yeah.
talking about how like Florida, California finna be underwater in
New
like
York's
the next
sinking,
10
too.
years. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nigga
Like,
said,
Man,
I'm so happy I moved to Florida.
so you,
it's so
Manhattan's
beautiful.
sinking,
yeah.
too.
So you think 1,000 years back then they probably have more land
and shit, yeah.
back then, and then the Earth probably shifted and that shit sunk.
Because we don't know how deep the ocean is either, and it's
Yeah.
really just land that keeps going down.
Bro, oh
It's
God,
like,
dude.
all it has to do is the land just lift it up.
They
Like,
literally proven that there's underwater cities. Like they went
Yeah.
underwater and seen cities.
Oh yeah.
So if that's fucking true,
Because I mean,
then
they talked about the floods in the Bible. If the Bible's real, the floods
Exactly,
definitely
exactly,
took
bro.
some cities down.
That
a
is
big ass
true.
a big ass tsunami that's destroying some
and
type
deserts,
of land.
deserts,
Yeah.
there's cities in the
Like,
deserts and shit.
And,
just
and
hella
like
far under the
overseas
sand.
countries like Japan, shit like that, they got tsunamis like big ass
Japan was probably
30
hella big back then.
30-foot towering waves just
Yeah,
collapsing on top of
their
a
fucking
on
ass,
land,
yeah.
bro. That's taking some land with it, bro.
Shit, you gonna have to watch out for that one.
Bro, oh God,
You better
bro.
catch a boat towards China and start running.
Yeah, I'm going to Japan, by the way, guys. I don't think
Yeah.
I said that, but bro, that's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, you never like. I'm talking about back in the day, like thousands of years ago. You never
shit.
know. There's probably a land that prospered, like the United States was rich as fuck, had
Right.
all the
Technology,
new technology,
hellas, like,
had like
Egypt could have been
flying
hella
shit.
high technology
That's
and
what I'm
shit.
saying.
They just got wiped out or
Oh,
something.
think about it like this: like most stones.
Everything's a circle, basically.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
Most
like,
That's
stones.
like the planet itself.
History repeats
Yeah.
itself. They say that.
But like
History
most
repeats itself.
rocks and shit, they erode like over time. The wind
Yeah.
and the water that makes them erode and like break down. But the pyramids are still standing, bro, to this day.
That is true.
After hundreds and hundreds of years, bro.
No,
And
there's
they've only
a
lost
thing
a fair
in
shake.
Japan. There's a sign thing in Japan.
Nigga,
it's like,
that's what I'm talking about.
and it's
Like
still standing after
to this day.
after bombs and all types of
how
shit.
how the fuck? No,
What,
like
pyramids?
Like seriously,
How the fuck
Yeah.
they build that?
Like how the fuck that shit still
And it's
standing?
made out of
we're,
sand?
we're dropping
Bro,
new
Ain't
bombs.
it made out of sand?
No, that shit made out of like I forgot what type of rock, but it's made out of some type of rock.
So there's no
Like,
sand in it.
No, it's stone. It's some sort of stone that lasts, but it's like
But it's like we're dropping newer bombs on old structures and it still come on.
Because even houses break down after a couple years.
Exactly. And how the fuck y'all knew to build the pyramids out of this certain stone that lasts over thousands and thousands of years, bro?
True. I think the pyramids are array stations.
And these bitches are still
communications to other planets.
Nigga, they got pyramids. If you look, do your research.
They won't go in there like that.
Nigga, if you think about it, there's pyramids in every continent.
Yeah, there are. Aztecs.
Fucking Aztec pyramids, fucking South America pyramids. Fucking Asian pyramids.
Yeah, they're finding new ones while we're speaking.
It's like wherever the magnetism is the greatest in Earth. I think it's like probably
magnetism is fucking electricity,
signals
bro.
To aliens, bro. That's
what I'm saying.
That's
bro.
why I think aliens are real, bro. Because like they put pyramids in.
So maybe we can't do it. That's the thing. Okay, no, I will believe in them now. Bro, I believe in them in general. Like also, I know there's other people. Yeah. But what I'm saying though, that's crazy. That made me think about like that's the telephone. So basically saying, they won't planet. But what I think they won't come here until we go in there. But then again, though, what if the government is and shit all up in there?
I'm saying you never know.
And signaling out to
you never know. You never know what they doing. Like the higher powers. Not saying
government.
When I
told you that one time I seen.
Yeah.
You remember that one time I told you I seen that that star looking thing? Not recent, but a long time when I was younger. And I just seen that star and it was flying toward this little constellation. And that constellation to come find out was the Orion's belt.
Exactly. Bro.
I just seen this little star like floating and it stops at the top of the fucking 3 vertical line and just disappears. That could be some bullshit. But the fact that was the Orion Belt constellation that I was looking at, and the Orion Belt is perfectly lined up with the point of the fucking pyramid, the Great Pyramid.
Yeah,
it's perfectly lined up, and the Great Pyramid is like 3,000th of a degree off perfect north.
Exactly. How the fuck is slaves getting that shit that accurate back in the fucking day? And nigga, on top of that, bro.
The pyramid isn't 4-sided, it's 8-sided.
Yeah.
It does this super small little indentation on each side. So it makes it 8 sides because it does this.
Nigga, just think about this.
It's weird.
A star is energy, bro. So if they tapping in pyramids with energy.
It's kind of shaped like a star.
Like the sun, that's unlimited energy.
Yep.
Nigga, we got solar panels. That shit fuel our fucking houses, make electricity.
Right.
So if a star
is
unlimited energy, a star is unlimited energy. That shit lasts hundreds and hundreds of years.
The planet that blew up or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So if a star is unlimited energy and we tapping in with pyramids and shit to get that energy center to tap in with them stars, we can send messages far as fuck. Cause nigga, unlimited energy. True. Just imagine if you had unlimited energy and you can tap into that.
No, true.
The limits is fucking.
It is
crazy.
Limitless. Yeah. Right. And back then, they figured out time travel type shit, portals and shit. And then that shit, a big ass.
You can't say portals are fake though, technically.
You can't because vibrations and frequencies.
The black hole. No, the black hole. We don't know what the fuck is in the black hole when you go in there. But we know shit goes in there and it's gone.
Yeah,
that's a portal. That's a portal. That's real. That is a portal.
That looks like a bunch of vibrations and frequencies.
They say that shit dies off when it goes in the
black hole.
Isn't
the Milky Way kind of weird and shit too though?
Yes,
we're in the Milky Way. We live in the Milky Way.
Yes.
Really?
That's our galaxy.
Yeah.
We live in the Milky Way galaxy. That's where we live.
Cause that shit looks like fucking milk.
Shit amazes me every day.
Like fucking spilled milk. That shit just.
It really is like perfect.
Everywhere.
That picture you see is like how it looks.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying,
fucking
nigga. Just
everywhere. Hey, but I will say though, why the fuck is that bitch thick with no ass, bro? She got a smooth ass back, bro. She got a smooth back, bruh. God damn. Skateboard back bitch. But I'll tell you this, though.
How the fuck that bitch thick with no ass? That bitch got a smooth back.
Cannibal ass.
I'll say what, but nigga, eat a pear, bro. We'll be back at the next podcast. I'm going to give it all to you. And then we're going to do a part 2. Fuck is you talking about? Some more shit to learn. More shit we going to learn by the time we come back.
Part 2 coming in 3 years.
Oh, God. Got to. No, we'll phone it. We'll phone that bitch, bro. We'll phone that bitch. Yeah. That'd be hard.
Of course.
So, yeah, shit. We'll hit y'all, nigga. Fuck. Eat a pear, you fat fucks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Skinny niggas eat a pear. Smoke that greeny green.
Fuck a nigga. Fuck a bitch.
If you eat a pear, you're a cannibal.
Go get some money, nigga.
Go get some money.
Go get some intelligence. With your fucking retarded ass, you're dumb.
Elevate your life.
Right.
Elevate your mind.
Get this shit together, bro. If you don't want to do it.
The strongest organ. Elevate your mind, bro.
Right. If you want to do it like you love it. So, hey.
Exactly. Get that discipline.
Go gorillas bit, you know. Got my man Tookie in that bit.
Bear.
Got the man Tookie in the bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I see Japan
Tookie
shit.
Edwards.
So I mean, shit.
Fashion some Japanese
find him that wife, nigga. Hey, we gonna say it now. You gonna find his wife there, bro.
Hey, Japanese women, look out for this man, bro.
You never know, bro.
All the Japanese fans. If you see a mixed nigga named Tookie, bro,
Tune
all
in,
at your
tune
boy,
in.
bro.
Tune in.
Tookie Edwards, look for the Edwards on his badge. His nameplate gonna say it. Just look for that.
If y'all
dude.
not tuning in now, don't try to tune in when this shit blow up.
Right.
Right.
It's too late.
That's what
Eat
I'm
a pear,
saying,
nigga.
bro.
Put it on your plate.
Cannibal fuck.
Stop eating lettuce.
The fuck?
Rick Ross, fat nigga.
Oh.
It's go